how is artificial intelligence helping us today? Thank
It
you.
can help us by many points.
Okay. So what are those points?
So it can help us by many points because it make our life easier.
Okay.
We can have a lot of automation in our jobs that make us not to repeat to have repetitive activities,
Okay.
and these activities are done by the artificial intelligence. We can reduce also the mistakes in our jobs. Another point that artificial intelligence make our life easier is by um, by reducing also the pollution. So
Okay.
we can use different means of transport because thanks to artificial intelligence, and we can also gather a lot of information in only um, in only one device, thanks to artificial intelligence. So I think that artificial intelligence help us in many points of our life. It make easier the way we cook, the way we study, the way we travel. So there are a lot of improvement
Improvement.
thanks
Yes.
to artificial intelligence.
Wow. Oh, that's a lot. I think the one you mentioned, like cook, how does it work? I don't know much about that. How does
Oh, I say that because, for example, there are a lot of machines
Okay.
that are that has the power of talk to the customer.
Customer, yes.
You can make the adjustment of different controls by using artificial intelligence, for example.
Oh, wow. No, that's a lot. I think I know that. Yeah, that makes sense. I've heard a little bit about, uh, like how, artificial intelligence is helping us now, but this one is new for me. I didn't know that it helps. You know, it.
I think it's not artificial intelligence as we know it,
Okay.
but it's a way that it communicates, because there are a lot of machines
Okay.
that communicates with the customer, and
Customers,
so
yes.
it says you it is a lot of frozen. It is frozen.
Okay.
It is very scorching, for example,
Caution,
or things
yes.
like that. So it is boiling. So
Okay,
you can
boiling, yeah.
control the machine thanks to the information given by him, by
Oh,
it.
buy it, yes, buy it. Wow. Wow, that's I think it is. Just like you said, there is a lot of improvement. Actually, they keep even the developers, even the
Mm-hmm.
co-founders, they are still working on its improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they still want to keep up, updated so it can become. I don't know if it will ever be perfect in the future, but that's exactly what they're working on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're working on, and I don't know if it will ever be, perfect in the future. But
I don't know. Yeah.
they say that okay, this thing is here. I mean, artificial intelligence came to stay. If it comes
Mm-hmm.
to stay, that means, excuse me, the human will rely on it 100%, like on almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want to do, whatever a human wants to do, it will be connected to AI. They
Yeah.
say that it will be connected directly.
Mhm.
Wow, that's yeah, that's impressive. I didn't know that it will get it will get to this point. But okay, speaking of the good things about it, I think you just talked about the good things, right?
Mhm.
The good things. Excuse me. So how intelligent? How the seventh one? So how intelligent will artificial intelligence become in the future? According to how smart, I mean how intelligent artificial intelligence is now. So looking at if you want to look ahead, so what comes to mind about its intelligence in the future?
I think that artificial intelligence can do several things. Come from having, for example, there was a debate that was comes to our mind some months ago between one of my coworkers and me,
Okay.
and it was that artificial intelligence will allow us, but they a relationship without any problems. We will use them, and they will correspond us as it was a real relationship
Relationship,
with
yeah.
your family, for example. And the difference will be that artificial intelligence will allow you to not have real problems, like real problems, like getting mad with your partner, for
Partners,
example,
yes, yes.
or things like that, because artificial intelligence will be like doing like what you want to do. It will accept you, it will correspond to you. So that's the difference between artificial intelligence and the real relationship we have.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of improvement that will come. Some ones will be good things, and other ones will be bad things. For example, some
Oh,
of
okay.
drawbacks I can see about intelligent artificial are the wars all around the world that will empower the human,
The human, yes.
and will destroy a lot of cities,
That's it.
because they allow the big potencies.
Okay, potential.
No, big potencies.
Yes, big potencies. Yes, yes. Okay, big
Yes,
potencies.
it
Okay.
will allow big potencies to create some instruments of
Okay.
war
Okay.
that will destroy some cities
Okay.
and empower the citizens.
Oh yeah. No, that makes sense actually. That makes a lot of sense. It's like that makes sense because when it comes to, I mean, in AI in the future, even now,
Mhm,
just like what you said, I think that wouldn't
mhm,
be fair when, for example, for example, when a person, I think it happens even in the United States as well as in
yeah.
China, you know. So there are people who prefer to marry a robot, you know, like here. So they just want to have a relationship with that, you know, with a
Mhm,
machine because they feel like, okay, this thing, you know, whatever I want it to do, that is going to do. So I think for me, according to, I mean, how I sense it, you know, how I understand, I think it doesn't make
mhm,
sense at all. It's like, okay, if we,
mhm.
you know, because that thing has no any kind of feeling, you know. So
Yeah.
you're just going to be like you're going to be with it. That is going to be like a toy, you know.
Mhm,
So if you play with a toy, if you move a you know a toy's hand, that is going to move, not because it wants to move,
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me, that's insane. For me, it doesn't make sense. For me, it's like
No, no.
a human will never, and it will never be replaced by,
Yeah,
yeah, by a machine or by something, because that is not a
yeah,
human. So sometimes
I'm
we
agree with
need,
you.
yeah, sometimes we need to feel the human, because we have to know that we are not perfect. We as human being, we are not perfect. So we have to accept our reality. We don't have to make things, like, okay, I just wanna be with something like perfect. But what about you as a person? How do you consider yourself? You see, so sometimes we become a little bit selfish, thinking on it about how to benefit ourselves, how beneficial it is going to be to us. So sometimes I think it doesn't make sense. We have to learn how to live with the difference. We don't have to make things, better or make things perfect. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we demand a lot from others while we are not doing anything. You see, I think that's very unfair. I'm not going to say that's a little, but that's very very unfair. So yeah, people shouldn't be that. It's like that's people are getting crazy. People are being driven crazy. So I think this is not going to be the right. I mean that wouldn't be a way out. People should actually find a way so they can solve a problem or live with a person, not replacing it by a machine. Not
Yeah.
replacing it by machine. I don't know how do you sense it? How do you think about it?
Yeah, I think as well as you, I think that is insane, and it is not fair. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, because I think by doing that, I think we'll be. I think we will not consider. We'll look at the human as someone or something worthless. You see, we are worthy. We are worth it. We are not
Mm-hmm.
worthless, regarding of our imperfections. It doesn't make us, less. That's our nature. We are made like that. So we cannot change anything. It's like, okay, we have to accept it and live with it. It's like, okay, even me myself as a human, I want something better from another person. While myself, I'm imperfect. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, have flaws and stuff. It's like just like any other human. So that is not fair for, especially the ones who want to, who demand a lot from others, who want just when something is doing good to them, that's all. Because the machine is going to do according to, you know, uh, it's like it's a program. It's like if it's a machine, you just program it so it can do
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. So the last one is like, speaking of robots and artificial intelligence. Is there any difference between them?
In my modest point of view, I think that there are differences, but I'm not a professional of this field.
Okay.
So I think that robots work with binary system,
Okay,
and
nice.
in artificial intelligence is something smarter than that.
Okay.
So I think that there are differences. Robots can have or not have artificial intelligence. If they have artificial intelligence, they can do smarter things.
Yeah.
They can even have emotions. They can think wider.
Okay.
So there are differences between them, I think so.
Okay, cool. Actually, when it comes to this, thank you for sharing that. Even though you don't, just like you say, you're not a professional. You don't have much to say. You don't know a lot
Hmm.
about that. I
Hmm.
think the robot is a physical one, right? It's like we call it
Hmm.
hardware. So I think the robot it's a hardware, and I think that's exactly how we can differentiate it. Like okay, the difference between them is like okay, artificial intelligence is actually like a software. It's a
Mm-hmm.
software. So, but we can actually use artificial intelligence. We can install artificial intelligence on a robot
Mm-hmm.
so that it can actually they can be both. I mean they can be together, they can work together. I mean the artificial intelligence is going to actually help the robots or the hardware to perform some tasks. Yeah, sometimes it works like that when it
Okay.
comes to when it comes to that. I don't, even me myself, I don't know much either, but I think according to the difference between them, the robot we can call it the hardware, and artificial intelligence itself we can call it software.
Okay.
So that is the point here. So I wish there were so many students here. I think this topic here, I think almost everybody knows. I think that would be
Mm.
very interactive. I hope you don't mind even if I come up with this topic again, so we can have so many different
No, I
perspectives.
didn't discuss this topic any time.
Oh, I said, I hope you don't mind. For example, if I come up with some topic, for example, next class, for example, if
Ah,
I,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
so
No,
we can learn from others, like,
from
so we
others.
can see
Yes, yes, of
how they
course.
think about it. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So there it was. It is always a pleasure having you. So
Thank you.
thank you for being here. Thank you for
Thank you.
for being so interactive as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I hope to see you next week.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, yes, next week we'll see
Oh, okay.
again.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you. Bye, bye. Take care.